Hello everybody, Salty is back. I have a match in my Dullahan. I haven't used this thing in a while, and I'm like, you know what? Let's pull the bad boy out. Um, it was a couple of days ago, or sometime last week, that Jacob and Claudio were kind of complaining about the Dullahans, and Jacob was all, oh, it is a good raid, don't get me wrong. And Claudio didn't believe it because Claudio took it out with a bazooka. And I still prefer the hyper rifle over the bazooka because there are things that can resist bazooka shots at this cost. So I feel like the beam rifle is just the better option. That was your fault for jumping in front of me. But, yeah, so Claudio's first use in the suit was using the what do you call it? The bazooka, and not the beam rifle. Which, admittedly, he did go on to use the beam rifle along with me and say, and he did say it's a lot better with the beam rifle than the bazooka. I do still have that full armor slave wraith match we did during stream saves, and I don't think I posted that match, but you're gonna see why I prefer the beam rifle on this suit, because Jacob was running the bazooka and he couldn't get in because he couldn't stun us. Me and Viz were talking about it. If Jacob would have taken the beam rifle, he would have had a much easier time because that would have stunned us even with our explosive resistance skill. So he screwed up by doing that. The beam rifle being able to do fat damage on a full charge because it's the hyper beam rifle. Even though it looks like the standard basic beam rifle but they did change it up a little bit here and there, it still looks great. I really like the design of the hyper beam rifle. Looks really cool. But yeah, that's the main reason I kind of prefer the beam rifle on this suit, or the machine gun. I know it sounds weird, but I do like to use the machine gun on this suit, because that can also stun. It doesn't matter if the suit has explosive resistance on it. You can still blast through that if with a cumulative stun. But yeah, that's. I was kind of surprised to see Jake running it with the bazooka and not the beam rifle. Quite a few people run it with the bazooka. I mean, yeah, it's an instant stun, but like, again, if you meet up with anything that has explosive reactive armor on it, you're not gonna stun it. And then you got like suits, say like the full armor slave wraith, where if he's crouching and you shoot him directly with a bazooka, you still won't stun him. He's got all those defensive skills on him, and the reduced reaction skill when crouched. The tank one, I can't remember its name, but so if you shoot a unit, a full armor slave wraith with a bazooka, and he's crouched, he's just going to continue hosing you. But if you have the beam rifle and shoot him, anywhere on his right side, you're going to stun him. It's a guaranteed stun because it just doesn't protect against that. But otherwise, this is a absolutely banging raid still, even after they got rid of damage control. At least I think it was damage control. I can't remember. But yeah, I enjoy using the suit. Plus, it's got a giant heat lance, which is stupid. One of the dumbest Federation weapons, if you ask me, but it's still one of my favorites, cause it's dumb. Like, you have beam sabers and shit, but let's fucking make a lance, boys. Let's go! And fucking someone in the Federation did it. They did it. I can't believe. Could you oh, that's so dumb. The heat lance. It's so dumb. But it's so cool at the same time. But it's dumb. Does that make sense? It's like, geez, I can't believe someone in the Federation's like, you know what, let's make a lance. You know, let's make a 700-ton fucking lance and throw it on. Yes, I know it's not 700 tons herder. I'm just poking fun at it. That's a pun. Because that's what the lance do. It pokes. Which, honestly, if you guys didn't know, it had the Federation downswing in the first game. It didn't do the poke, or, well, I had him dead before he swung, Ghost. I'm sorry that you died. But yeah, he had the standard melee animation for this weapon in GBO 1, and it wasn't the poke or, what he does with the lance, he shoves it forward. It was a fucking standard Federation downswing with the damn thing. It looked really weird, but it worked. Sadly, this suit was really garbage in the first game. It didn't have access to the shield guns. It was a general in the first game. It had a 3-hit melee combo. Its damage percentage went from 100%, 50% to 25%. So by the end of your last swing, this is not including damage resistances that your suit you're fighting. The last swing, because the lance I think only did 2,000 damage. By the last swing, you're only doing 500 damage, and that's not including damage resistance skills or anything like that the suit might have. So it was kind of gross. It was really it was a good frontliner in the form of it could be a meat shield and distract, like a distraction carnifex in tabletop. The way things are done in tabletop. But other than that, it wasn't that good whatsoever. You could fight this thing very comfortably. It could take the beam rifle and or bazooka. Everybody took the bazooka in the first game. Though I really missed some of the sound effects in the first game, like the meaty foam of like the bazookas firing. They don't have that in this game. I mean, yeah, you do get the sound effects for rockets and shit, but it's not as meaty. It's not as satisfying as it was in the first game. How I didn't knock Ghost Factor over there is beyond me, but hey, I'll take it. But yeah, the Dullahan's absolutely great. I still like to use it. I don't use it as much as I would like, because it is a raid and I tend to play support. But it's definitely a support or a raid I can jive with, you know what I'm saying? If you guys don't know, if you've pre-ordered Code Fairy on your Japanese side, you can pre-download it. I've got mine downloaded. I already got the icons. Can't switch the voices for GBO 2 yet, but soon. Just one more day, boys. At 10 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, I'll be able to play it. But that's it for me. Really good round, 9-2. But let's take a look at the patrons. We have Brendan Markey, Azrael, Casey, Cybaster, Dragon Spark, 90 Gundam Nuggers, Jeff Dunn, Clav, Maverick, Momika, Ninja Guy 12, Peter Strike, Tyler, Spud, Oni Savage, Shoe Souls, Tralos, Alamo, Steel Talent, Bad Logic, Minty Robo, your boy Burrito, Bird Person, Mysteries Mercenary, Will Stab, Talamaeus, Phantom OC, Viscarians, Xena Ghost, Michael, Bryson, Wolflord, Banebeard, Crusader Raven, Blackberry Kiss, Serena Dragon, Gutter, Lyoko Coco, and Sopla Aki. I want to thank you guys for supporting me. It means a lot, and we shall talk to you guys later.